Yeah. It's me, C-Dubb. And I'm riding solo today for this mailbag for CBC. Chicago Bears Central. Training camp is here. Football is starting to get the smell in the air. We getting excited. Let's get into this mailbag. But first, we got to hear this music, though. Welcome to Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I am your host, C-Dubb, for today's mailbag. This is going to be a great one because I know the excitement for training camp has got to be at an all-time high. Williams, and all the expectations he has, the wide receivers and Roma Dunze and Luther Burton. What can they transform this offense to be? What is the defense going to be? The hope, the dreams. Let's get into this mailbag, and we're going to start with my boy Darius from the Big D, Dallas. Pause.
What's happening, guys? Darius from Dallas, man. I was actually just calling in to want to run something by my boy C-Dubb. I got a couple questions from my boy C-Dubb, man. I want to know what your angst is about Braxton Jones. I'm trying to talk you off the ledge about it. Okay, you got to look at it this way. He coming in this year fully healthy, right? Okay, he's had the opportunity to play next to the best guard in the league. Okay, something has had to have rubbed off on him over the last 2 years. I got to at least have faith in that. Okay, he's only going to be in there for probably 10 weeks. I think about 10 weeks, then we're gonna have Ozzie back in there. Okay, so don't panic, man. Now, hey, if he's dog water over there week one, I'll be right there with you. But let's just be a little bit more optimistic, man. We don't need no more bad juju on this offensive line. I need you to put nothing but positive vibes toward every player on this line. Can you just do that for me for the rest of the off season? All right. Next thing, I got a question about your boy Adunze or Adunze, as you like to call him. I have concerns, man. Not with his talent, but I have a real concern when I hear a guy say that he had to restructure bones in his foot. And like I think I might have said this on another voicemail. His play style is a lot like Larry Fitzgerald. His style, not saying that he's as good as him, but his style, and he relies a lot on his explosion. And I just don't know how you could restructure a bone in your foot and not lose any sort of explosion. I wonder how that's going to be, man. I want to know what you think about that though, because I mean we got faith in him, but I just don't know with that restructured foot. And the one last thing I want to run by y'all, man, is I really want to see what do y'all think about Coleman Bennett? Because y'all's ears are a little lower to the ground than mine. There's not a lot of film out there on him, but I really love Indiana's style of football. The University of Indiana been a fan of their style for a while. They got these two running backs that won in the national championship last year, and both of them have playing styles a lot like Monungai. Just two guys that's just going to punch you in the mouth. Not a speedster, just two guys that's going to keep punching you in the mouth. And what happened is, by the second half, them defenses are tired of that, and the passing game opened up on them. So, what do y'all think about the best style of running back for this offense? I like two guys that are just going to pound you to death. Pause, because I know how goofy y'all are. For all 3-4 quarters, because that's tiring for a defense. It's more tiring to tackle a guy that's going to lower his shoulder than a speed guy where all you got to do is just clip his legs, It's harder on the defense. So let me know what y'all think. What's happening, guys?
That was my boy Darius from Dallas, and he had three points that he made in this mailbag. Let's go through them and answer them in our opinion. Let's start with the style of running back. I love what we have now in Kyle Monungai and DeAndre Swift. Uh, I think Cal Monangai has a style that's more suitable to the Chicago Bears with his big um crash out type of style, big um power style of running. I think DeAndre Swift is kind of went in that direction with his style. Looking at last year, he had trouble in previous years running between the tackles. But if you was to ask me which running back had the better template for the offense, it would definitely be Cal Monangai. If we had two Cal Monangas, we'd be better. But DeAndre Swift and Cal Monangai is okay as well. Now, when we talk about Roma Dunze and his foot, this is a very talented young man. Of course, um, the science and health has moved along increasingly. So this is not like the 90s, the early 2000s, even the 2010s. I think the kid can definitely be okay. It isn't like he hasn't showed us that he had talent on the field. He has a lot of talent playing the wide receiver position. I would give him an opportunity to come in and prove that foot won't be a problem. And I think he can get over that hurdle. That's not a problem with me. Braxton Jones, Darius from Dallas. I was about to call this man Darius Miles. Um, okay. Braxton Jones, this is my problem. I don't want to keep running also ran or reruns. I don't want we doing this over and over and over again. The last time I seen this guy have significant time on the football field, Caleb went on to be tackled for damn near an NFL record if he did not hit the record, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I think this is a very crucial and important position, and we can't just go on a hope and a prayer. Now, I can't control anything. So I'm going into this with a hope. And I just told you can't go into the season with a hope and a prayer. But I'm going with a hope. And no, sir, I will not fake my feelings to this team, Darius. I'm going to tell you how I feel every time. It might not be the super negative. I'm not a super negative guy because I am the homer of homers. So I'm willing to see if Braxton Jones is going to be okay, but I have my doubts, big dog. That's fair. Now let's go to the next one, and we got my boy, Big Meat Joe. What up, Charlie Wale? What's the word?
Bobby. Hey, Steve
Shout
O.
out Darius from Dallas.
Kevo, Steve O. What up? It's your boy, Big Mito. What up, Charlie Wale? I'm back. Bro, we is about to embark on an amazing journey this year, bro. We're about to see something special from the Bears, man, that truthfully, I don't think I've seen in my lifetime, you know? Weapons. This offense is loaded. I repeat, incoming. This offense has weapons like no other, and we're youthful. Let me say that again. We're youthful, meaning years to come. Oh my God, bro. I ain't never been so excited for a Bears season in my Bears time, except that 2006 season and maybe 2018, but that 2006 season was something special. And 2018 if we ain't ever get the double doink. But I got a couple of breakout players. Y'all may agree with me. Austin Booker. Austin Booker. I got him to have 10, 11 sacks this year, bro. Maybe more. I just seen what he did last year, and he didn't have enough in games to do it. But when he did, he showed something. And for him to muscle up and do what he did in the off season this time around, it's going to be different from him. We have a different line. Trust me, I know we all worried about the defense, but I don't think we need to be worried about them. Truthfully, I don't think we need to be worried about the Bears anymore, guys. We're here. We finally got a contention team that's ready to put belt to ass, like my man say. But man, I'm so pumped. I'm so geeked for this season. Y'all don't understand what I'm seeing and what's about to unbarrel. And y'all really do. Real Bears fans know what's about to happen, man. Truthfully, the ones that really do their homework and do their due diligence and trying to look and see with the ends and the odds, we're about to be a special team. Donnell White is going to get his contract. He's the next one up. Our boy, Stevenson, I think he about to show something too, man. He had a lot of hard head moments, but he about to really do his thing, man. Caleb is about to show off. This Bears team is about to show up and show out, man. I can't wait, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think about this, bro, but that's my time, bro. I love y'all. Chi-Town up always, bear down, and bear down on the Packers.
Shout out to my boy
Bobby.
Shout out
Hey.
to my boy Big Micho. He coming through with the fire. And I must admit, man, two Bears that I want to have a breakout season, and it's going to be for a reason. And I'm going to copy yours with Austin Booker. I need him to have a breakout season. He kind of sparked up at the end of the season there. I need him to break out 10, 11 sacks for Austin Booker. That will be tremendous for this defensive line, bro. For this defensive whole, for this whole Chicago Bears team. And the other guy that I'm looking forward to make a breakout season is you hit it right on the head again. Great minds think alike. My boy, hey, Stevenson, Tyreek. He been through a lot, bro. Like, I think it's a lot of fake narratives on Tyreek Stevenson. They think he a knucklehead. I do not see knucklehead. I see a couple mistakes. I don't see knucklehead. And I think in that position battle at cornerback, I think that he will ultimately overcome and be that guy, and he's going to show improve. I still won't forget that play against the Dallas Cowboys. It was the best play of the season. It's a season saver until we got C-Ball at the end. C-Ball went nuts at the end. And everybody in Chicago is just super enthusiastic about this season. I copy every feeling you have about the season coming up. I just hope that defense is ready. Now let's go to the next guy. We got my boy Milton in the building. What up, big dog? How you coming? You cool? Shout out Big Micho too. Big Micho with the fire mailbag. What up, Milton?
Hey, fellas. What's going on? Chicago Bears Central. Alongside with them Cognac boys. Milton the Dark Knight calling in once again on this beautiful weekend. As always, let's go ahead and get into it. First, I must have to apologize to Dennis Allen and to the medical staff for Chicago Bears and everything. Reason being is because I forgot last year he was our brand new DC. And I think, and this is just my opinion, I believe that's partly why our defense didn't do as well, because they were trying to get adjusted to a brand new defensive scheme and coaching and philosophy there. So I just hope that in year two that the defense will step up. I'm like how you guys are with the defense. Is kind of like I'm ready for them to put it on wax, and then I'll be a believer there. And but I was just real surprised that the offense had stepped up as much as it did, because I mean, yeah, over the years we had like sporadic offensive plays, especially Devin Hester, Brandon Marshall, and this, that, and the third. But last year really surprised me, and I'm looking forward to them taking that next step along with C-Ball. And speaking of the offensive line, what's the deal on Jordan McFadden, though? Did we sign him to a one-year deal last year since we were so decimated with the injuries and everything, or he was just kind of like how they did with C.J. Gardner-Johnson because of the defensive being, and they brought him in for the remainder of the season, and then they just let him go? I hope they did let him go, because from the way he was playing, he looked like he was really on point with that. So I'm looking forward, if we still have him, to see more of him. And as far as they were saying, like like I think ESPN or Sports Illustrated, they were saying like Roma Jose, Costa Loveland, and LB3 Lufa Burton, as you say, Uncle C-Dubb all the time. They're going to be like the X factors on the offensive line, though. But I would say we have like a two-headed and a three-headed monster in each of those class groups with the wide receiver, running back, and tight end respectively. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just excited for it. I'm just excited because next week, training camp's already started. I'm just wanting to see what more, and then 2 weeks after that is the preseason, then regular season. And also, I just wanted to add this quick question. I'm not trying to play conspiracy theorists or saying that this is what happened. Do you believe that because of Matt Eberflus's training, they only trained for 2 hours from what the report's saying when he was here versus to how Ben Johnson's coaching staff is? Partly the reason why is everybody put it on the medical staff because they're getting our guys hurt up, but part of it is on our guys staying healthy and eating right and everything. But I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that. Just want to know if that was what it was. But anyway, that man is C-Dubb. Just ready for football to start. As always, Chicago up, bear down. I'll let you on the next one. I'll holler.
Shout out my boy Milton, man. He always come with the fire, showing some more great enthusiasm for the upcoming season for the Chicago Bears. Now, you had a question at the end there, and you tried to compare Matt Eberflus training daily for 2 hours to what Ben Johnson and his coaching crew does. I'm going to tell you, when it comes to questions like this, use this equation. You cannot compare Eberflus to Ben Johnson. That's like Death Valley to Mars. Always go with Ben Johnson. It's the correct way when you got to make the choice between Matt Eberflus and Ben Johnson. One is not a coach in the NFL right now, and one is probably a coach of the year candidate coming up into this next season. It's not even comparable. We had to go through a non-coach, and when we got a real coach the year before last, we was like, oh my God, is this how this goes? The football gods are cruel, but also they come through at the end and they get you a guy like Ben Johnson. Shout out to my boy Milton in the building with a dope mailbag. We're going to get on to the next one, and that is my boy Xavier, X-Man. What's the word? What you putting down, bro?
Hey, fellas. What's going on? Chicago Bears Central. Alongside with...
Whoa, that's the wrong one. This is my boy X.
Man, what's going on, fellas? This is Xavier calling in, man, and just want to speak on a few things I've been seeing with the Bears, man. I'm seeing the whole Vita Vea trade thing. Everybody wanted to go get Vita Vea. I love Vita Vea. We know from an eyeball test standpoint, bro, he is dominant. We get it, bro. But we don't have the money, bro. This ain't fantasy football, bro. We just can't put the damn team together and of our dreams. It's just not gonna happen, bro. So people can get that out of their head, bro. The asking price might not be nothing but like a third rounder or something like that, maybe. But we don't have the money to pay him. He's going to want big money, and he deserves big money. We just are not in a situation to do it. This ain't fantasy, bro. They got to, the fans, I get it. But the whole fan brain part, we got to take it out of it, bro. This is a business, first and foremost. These GMs and owners are focused on the bread, bro. And we ain't got the money to do it, bro, especially with Caleb coming up. We got to pay Darnell Wright. And so forth and so on after that. So it's just not enough money. Two, I want to speak on the whole thing with Kyler Gordon, bro. If this motherfucker don't get on the field, bro, and I get it, like, bro, I love Kyler Gordon, bro, but we can't afford to have him pretty much missing all this time. And I get it. It's a soft tissue injury. I understand that, bro. I get it. And they take time. The soft tissue injuries take a lot of time to heal. But he had all off season, bro. Like, it's like, what the hell? How's this still going on now? But he gonna have to prove it, bro. He gonna have to hit the ground running when he get back because we ain't got no time to waste, bro. We trying to get to the Super Bowl, bro. Like, and we need him. And if he's healthy, he will be a big piece of it. But man, I don't know, bro. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good because it's like, damn, how much time is enough time? He had the whole off season, and it's like, do we really need that much time? I mean, I understand it's a soft tissue injury and it takes time, but the whole off season he had, bro. So what the hell was he doing? Like, why is it still not like that's troubling to me? But let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Chicago, bear down.
Hey, shout out my boy X, and this is a very great mailbag, and I think this serious about Kyler Gordon, bro. Like Kyler Gordon is a very talented, athletic, impactful player, bro. Like I think he could be a pro bowler, perennial. He can get to the quarterback, he can um, cover. He could tackle. He could do a lot of good things. He's surprisingly strong. He's a very powerful guy, but you wouldn't think it by looking at his stature. But I'm sad that narrative that he always injured when you really need him has become the reality, bro. It's kind of like the reality now. Like every time you look up, Kyler Gordon has a soft tissue injury. Kyler Gordon will miss this game for this reason or that reason. Um, we starting to forget who you are on the field, Kyler Gordon. We starting to forget who you are on the field, and probably it's not it's not you hurting yourself on purpose or nothing. I don't want to sound like I'm just beating them, like beating down on them, but bro, the best ability is availability, and this is a cruel business. The NFL, come on, they will eat you alive, bro. You had a spark when you finished, but now you're diminished. So Kyler Gordon, this is going to be a very crucial year for Kyler Gordon. I'm rooting for him. I'm hoping for the best for him. But it's up to him to get rid of this reality that is swirling over his head. That's a great mailbag from my boy X. We gonna get on to the last mailbag of the day. It's my boy Ant. What up, Ant? What's the word? Let's hear what you got to say to the people.
Yo, what up, fellas? This Ant, the Army vet, calling in because I didn't know my call cut out last week, so I wanted to first let y'all know what I was saying. I was saying about our defense and how I know it's going to be a drop-off from the turnovers, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a drop-off because if you remember from last season, Dennis Allen said that Al Harris, he teaches that, he preaches that, he has a knack for letting the defense know and coaching up the defense on when and where to pick the spots to get those turnovers. And we was real fortunate enough to keep Al Harris, so I don't think the turnovers will drop significantly. Like, I know we probably won't lead the league in turnovers, but at the same time, we got faster, we got younger, we got more aggressive on defense, at least on paper. So I think we may have a chance to keep that aggressiveness on turnovers and everything. I think we got a chance to keep that going. That's just my thoughts on that because I do believe in Al Harris and the way he coaches up turnovers. The other thing I want to chime in on real quick, the Vita Vea situation, I'm split on that only because I am one of the few that I want to see what our organic defense do with what we have with hopefully less injuries and, you know what I mean, like I said, younger, quicker, faster, plus our secondary got revamped. I do want to see what our defense can do, and I am a big believer in Alka, and I think Javon Dexter having that career year, I think he know he can operate in Dennis Allen's system. I want to see what that shakes out to be and see if Grady Jarrett have a bounce back year or we know that this is his decline when it comes to the end of his career because I believe he a Hall of Famer I'm not going to say first ballot, but I do believe he's a Hall of Famer, and it might be on the tail end of his career. But other than that, man, I'm really excited to see what shakes out from not this rookie class, because I said before, I think this rookie class was not meant for this season, but for next season. But I do want to see what the rookie class from last season shape out to be on the defensive side when it comes to like Shamar Turner and Ruben Hippolyte and all those guys. I want to see how they develop, especially with Poles having so much faith in Shamar Turner, because if he putting him on that level with Colston and Luther, I mean, man, sky's the limit for that guy, because we know sky's the limit for us. But that's just my thoughts. I can't wait 2 weeks until the first pre-C-ball game. It's going to be lit. Let me know what y'all fellas think. Chi-Town up, bear down. Hey, y'all have a good one.
Hey, man, shout out my boy Ant with another dope thought on the Mailbag Saturday. Shamar Turner. You hear all these compliments given by Ben Johnson, and I don't want to say he Delulu, but I am a little colorblind and I'm blind. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little colorblind and I'm blind, and I know watch every single Chicago Bears game since Shamar Turner has been in. I've been watching Chicago Bears game since I can remember, and I've net to have a game where I was like, oh yeah, Shamar Turner killed in that game. Oh, that was a Shamar Turner game right there. But Ben Johnson, Ryan Poles, and his guys, Dennis Allen, they feel that Shamar Turner is getting ready to have a breakout year like Colston Loveland. All right. I love your optimism. And you see him more than us. We only see him in game footage. We only see him in the game when he gets in the game. But I'm riding with Ben Johnson now. I'm willing to sit back and take a great improvement from Shamar Turner, because I ain't seen nothing yet. Let me see the improvement. I'm excited now to see the Shamar Turner go out there and be crazy. Now, Vita Vea, and this goes back to my boy X as well, because he brought that up in the last mailbag that we spoke about. Let me. This is my logic when it comes to the defense. Anything that can help this defense and you can afford it, do it. Because I know my man's X said we ain't got the money, but if you can make it work to help this defense, do it. Especially on the defensive line. You see that Sweat is sitting out days. What happens if it gets a significant injury? Knock on wood. What happens if Montez Sweat gets significant injury? Now, I know Vita Vea plays inside, but I was just using that as an example. My logic in all areas of getting guys like Vita Vea, if we can afford it, do it. Because I know for sure that would improve this defense. Hey, they need improvement. Tim Allen. Y'all the best of the world, man. I flew this solo. Nephew was busy, and my boy Drip was busy. But I said I got it. Thank y'all for sitting through the mailbag. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. What the hell you freeloading? The season about to start in a little bit. We gonna be lit in here. Shout out to the guys. We getting closer and closer to C-Ball. Peace out. See y'all on the next one.